Hello humans, it's me again, and I now have part 5 and 6 of The Legend of Zelda Burned. Remember that fanfiction I've been working on? Yeah, here it is. So let's begin. Ferrari was in the kitchen cooking up a bunch of cakes using a recipe she found in a cookbook. Ferrari, what are we going to do with all this cake? Nehru asked. Eat it and share it. You know I love cake, Ferrari said. Oh, please, don't sing, Nehru said. We can give cake to the deceased Hylians and then maybe drop some from the sky for the living ones, Ferrari said. Excellent. And we should bring Hylia some cake. She's still riding, Nehru said. Ferrari dropped her mixing spoon suddenly and cried out in pain. Ferrari, are you alright? Nehru asked. It hurts. I can't stand it, Ferrari said. Nehru's eyes widened as the burn on Ferrari's arm spread and began to change shape right in front of her. Hylia, come out here, Nehru cried out. Hylia appeared suddenly and took a look at the burn. D-I-N, Hylia spelled out, reading the shapes that the burn had taken. Din? Nehru asked. That's what the burn says, Hylia said. Help! Ferrari cried. I will get revenge, Hylia said. Have some cake while you're here, Nehru said. Hylia cut a slice of cake and ate it. She looked more relaxed afterwards. Hylia, the Gerudo race in Hyrule is almost depleted. It's Din's fault. She sent a fireball down and it killed most of them, Nehru said. How dare she? The Gerudos have been peaceful for many years, Hylia said. And they don't appear to have a leader. Why didn't you send them a mail? Nehru asked. No mails? I was so sure I sent them one. I suppose he must have died too young, Hylia said. There are 7 remaining Gerudos, all female, Nehru said. I need to reread history. Something had to have gone wrong somewhere for this to have occurred, Hylia said. She glanced worriedly at Ferrari before returning to her temple. Ferrari looked at her arm. The burn very clearly said Din. She cried some more. Part 6. Later on, when the Gerudos got settled in, Din went to search the castle for anything that could help her prove herself. She wasn't looking where she was going and crashed into someone. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there, Din said. The person she crashed into was the young Gerudo. She didn't speak, she just stared at Din. Why aren't you with the others? Din asked. The Gerudo looked around, trying to think of an excuse. Can you speak? Din asked. Yes, the Gerudo mumbled. So, why aren't you with the others? Din asked. Do you want my honest answer or my false answer? The Gerudo asked. Din was surprised that the young girl would give both options rather than just lying. I want you to know your honest answer. We can go to another place if you're afraid others will listen, Din said. Yes, please, the Gerudo said. Din took the young girl's hand and teleported away. They reappeared in a meadow, far away from everyone else. I'll tell you, the Gerudo spoke. I was looking to see if the Triforce was in the castle. I hear it's beautiful. You want to see the Triforce? Din asked. Yes, I was thinking. The Triforce can grant any wish based on the desires of the person's heart. What I really want is the power to save my people from vanishing from the face of Earth, the Gerudo said. Well, young one, I am the goddess of power, but I don't think anything can save the Gerudos at this point. Unless a male Gerudo shows up somehow, Din said. Exactly how many years has it been? 110, the Gerudo replied. How old are you? Din asked. 10, the Gerudo replied. Din fell silent, staring at the Gerudo in front of her. She smiled a little. The little one hung her head in shame. My mother died in the fire, the Gerudo said, and my aunts and my cousins and my grandmothers and my great-grandmothers. I'm so sorry. I wish there was some way I could have prevented that from happening, Din said. Can't you? You said you're the goddess of power, the little girl said. Perhaps it happened for a reason. You never would have met me if it didn't happen, Din said. I have a secret. My mother told me to never tell anyone, but I trust you. You look like a Gerudo anyways, the little Gerudo said. Okay, I'm listening, Din said. The young Gerudo whispered something into Din's ear. Din gasped in surprise. Don't tell anyone, not even the other Gerudos know, the young Gerudo said. I promise not to tell, Din said. To further prove what she said to Din, the Gerudo pulled off one of her gloves and revealed the mark of power on the back of her hand. It glowed brightly when Din touched it. Here, I'll give you a bit more power. Remember to use it only for good, and there won't be any negative consequences, Din said. A red glow came from her hand into the Gerudo's hand. I don't feel any different, the Gerudo said. That's good. It means you can handle it, Din said. I think we should head back to the castle before they find us missing, the young Gerudo said. Alright, Din said. And they teleported back to the castle. Now that's all I have for now. I do have some more parts I'll probably put out eventually. So just keep in tune, see if you can find it. Anyways, if you've liked these parts that I've read now, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We really need some more subscribers. Thanks. Bye, guys.